Welcome back to the channel. Today we have 3 awesome new pocket knives and 3 awesome new EDC fixed blades. Let's get right into this. First up, we have the Artisan Cutlery Revel. This is a Ray Laconico design. I love pretty much everything he does, and this one kind of caught my eye, even though it's not typically the blade shape I go for. But check out this stunning micro milling they have on the titanium scales on both sides. And you have some beautiful contouring, decent thinness to it to keep it nice and compact. This is a nice full-size knife, however. You have a backspacer, hidden lanyard post, blind screwed and contoured mill tie clip. Now, it is tip up, right-hand carry only. I noticed Laconico doesn't tend to have lefty carries on his knives. I don't know why. Let's see. It looks like the pocket clip should stay out of the way of that lock relief. However, I'll always say it. Put the lock relief on the inside. It keeps... It wouldn't have broke up this pattern at all. It would have kept it looking real nice and clean. This is a thumb hole opener only. And you have that classic clip point that Ray Laconico is known for with that deep top swedge. Got a nice satin finish on this one. Let's check out that sharpening choil. It looks like it's going to start about right there. So yeah, you should have a good bit of sharpenings as long as you don't put too much pressure right here before it'll widen at the heel. And this is the first knife from Artisan Cutlery that I've had that is in CPM Magnacut steel. I think they rock well in it from 61 to 63 or something like that, maybe 62 to 63, something like that. Beautiful action. It's riding on bearings. Yeah, like I said, this is a nice full-size knife. I'll put a Ontario Rat Model 1. If you go pivot to pivot, it's a little smaller in both dimensions here. Not bad at all, though. Pretty full-size knife, but it feels much smaller because of how compact it is in the thinness department. I think Artisan's been just on fire here lately, just busting them out left and right. We have another Artisan Cutlery knife. This is the Cleo. This is a much more compact knife than the Revel, as you can see there. I like the little diamond milled texture right there. It offers some good traction. Now these scales are flat, but Artisan does an excellent job of softening the edges. They got a little bevel and they knock off that hard angle, so there's no sharp spots there. This one's a button lock. Looks like it's got a little titanium pivot collar. You have the contoured standard mill tie clip and that pattern on this side as well. Let's see how this action is. Very nice action. Kind of has like that CRKT Polar blade shape. Either modified sheep's foot, modified drop point, modified Warncliffe, whatever you want to call it. I'm good with it. You got a few little jumps up here. They're not going to really be too functional because you'd have to be choked back right here. You do have a forward finger choil. It's not the biggest forward finger choil. I would do like a pistol grip there. But if you have fat sausage fingers, this is probably not going to be the knife for you anyway because this is, you know, a more compact knife. Now this one has a S90V blade with this one, and I don't know what the difference is on any other button lock, but what I noticed is if you hold the button down the entire time, it kind of catches the blade, but if you let go of that button, it's a free dropper. It's funny, I had a couple of knives like that. I don't know what's different. Maybe I'll have to look at the internals and see why it's doing like that. But like I said, super smooth as long as you let go of that plunger just the right time, as you saw right there. I can easily reverse flick it. This one's super lightweight. And something that I also noticed, you know, with a lot of the Artisan knives that I've tested and reviewed on the channel, they don't like to mill out the inside. They don't like to put lightning pockets. Now this one's very lightweight because of how slender it is. And the same with the Revel. Because of the thinness and the contouring, that does, you know, a lot for the knife. But I like this one. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Like I said, it's a compact knife. Let's see if I have anything. Let's bring out the Rat 2. So if you go pivot to pivot with the Rat 2, there you go. I mean, you can see it's a pretty compact knife. I would say it's bigger than the original Pilar, but I would say it's also probably smaller than the large Pilar. And also let me know which one of these knives you'd like to see a review on first. Now this one is pretty interesting. So we have a new CJRB Alt Pyrite with the reverse tanto blade, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like this is stone wash copper, I'm guessing. And the small diamond milled texture on this scale is way grippier. I mean, I guess it's just because of the material. I'm not a huge copper fan because I don't like the way it makes my hands smell. And most importantly, I don't like how much heft it adds to a blade. But they milled out so much pocketing in here that it's not bad at all. If this is copper, it looks like copper and smells like copper. Excellent action. And the scales aren't the only upgrade on this one. The blade steel on this one is in CPM 20CV. Got the mill tie pocket clip, flow through construction. The action on this one, that's one thing I've noticed about the Alt Pyrite for some reason. Every single one of these that I have, all of them have phenomenal actions. They have better actions than the standard Pyrite for me. I don't know, that's just my luck when it comes to the Pyrite series. I did not have much luck with the regular size Pyrite, unfortunately. But excellent on this one. It doesn't weigh all that much. I will do all the measurements and weights for the full video. Let me know, are y'all interested in seeing a full video on this one, being that I already reviewed the standard one like this? If enough of y'all do want to see it, then yeah, I will do it. But I guess just in case, if I don't do a full-on video with it because of, it's just the blade steel and the copper. It's coming in at 112 grams or 3.95 ounces, which if anybody's owned a copper knife, you know that's not bad at all. And I love the look of that stonewash. I've noticed, though, the stonewash chew slows down the patina process. I don't know why that is. I'm guessing because it's burnishing it a little bit more. But we'll have to see. I'm going to drop this one in the pocket today and see, if it starts. Because that would look really cool on the peaks of these. Be like patinaed up. And then the inside, you still have the shiny spots. But yeah. Let me know what y'all think about this one. For all my people who aren't into the EDC fixed blades, you're not going to see the rest of these. So I gave y'all's in the front. Now for my EDC fixed blade fans. I've been looking at this one for a long time. And this is a Smith & Sons Axon fixed blade. Smith & Sons is in my area. They're in Sulphur, Louisiana. I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So not that far from me. Probably 4 hours maybe give or take. And it comes in this leather sheath. I think I'm going to reach out to them. So I know some of the knives, they have Kydex as well that you can buy. But I checked this one out at a show that they were at. And then I saw this one on DLT. And I had to check it out because I remember how lightweight it is. And overall, just an excellent EDC fixed blade size. And Smith & Son's known for using a lot of D2. Now, I'm going to buy one of their D2 knives because I know they heat treat it properly, just so I can show that. This one right here, though, where is it at? It's on this side. This one's in Magnacut. So, of course, USA made. Nice thickness on those green canvas micarta scales. Nice and comfortable initially. And a good size, good weight for everyday carry. And now I just need a better a different sheath, not better. This is a high quality leather sheath, nice thickness to it, but I prefer Kydex, or at least a leather sheath with a pocket clip on it because I like the pocket carry. And I'm going to show you the type of sheath I'm talking about with the next one. If any of the knives interest you in this video, if they are available, I will link them down below. They may be affiliate links, so if you want to help support what I do here on this channel, helps me pay for my testing materials. That is awesome. I can't thank y'all enough. If not, no biggie either. This next one I'm kind of blown away by. This thing is nice. So, we got one coming from Artisan and Copra. This is a husband and wife duo that make fixed blades out of Sweden. They contacted me, asked me if I would be interested in this because they said it was right up my alley with the EDC size. And this is what I'm talking about. If it's going to be a leather sheath, this one would be perfect for this one. I like to pocket carry them. You can tell by this company, this is the first knife I've ever gotten from them, that there is so much attention to detail. Like even in this sheath, it was semi-wet formed to where it fits like a glove in there. It might be full-on wet formed. The rigidness to it is perfect. You got a really nice pocket clip there. Yeah, that's going to hold it in there good. Comes with this little leather lanyard tied onto it. And this thing is just beautiful. So we got a drop point, almost a straight back, but the one thing that was kind of interesting to me is this thing has a nice tall, deep hollow grind that comes down nice and thin. And let me just show y'all this edge. They put on this, it's a hand sharpened edge, no doubt. I don't know what system they use, or if they just do stones, but it's a mirror polished edge. And it's sharp. Very, very sharp. And it looks like the blade has like a maybe acid washed, stone washed. I think it looks really, really nice. You got some nice linen micarta, nice large brass flared tubes. Everything's done perfectly. It's super comfortable. Once again, that perfect EDC size for me to be able to drop it in the pocket. Yeah, tons of sharpening life. That plunge comes way back here. Yeah, especially being this is a hollow grind. It is AEBL steel 62 HRC natural micarta, so it's natural linen. I think. I mean, that's what it looks like. There's your hollow grind. Looks like it's done on a 20-degree wheel. And that's the, let's see, what is this one called? I think it's the Grit, A&C Grit. And then this is them right here. If you want to go check them out, there's their website. This will all be linked down in the description as well. So I will be testing this one in the next week. And I will be doing my full review and testing on it to follow that. So I'm very, very interested to test this one. I think it's going to perform great. Yeah, if you feel that edge on this one, especially being that it's a hand sharpened edge. Now this next one, I'll tell you why I got it. So we have a EDC fixed blade, a very, very budget friendly EDC fixed blade. This is a Rough Rider. I like the overall profile and size of this one. So I wanted to see, because this is in 440A, I'm going to sharpen this one and give it the best chance it can. I'm going to sharpen it, make sure it's nice and sharp. And I'm going to throw this in one of my under $100 EDC fixed blade videos that I'm doing. I got a few of those coming in the next month or so. And I want to see how it'll hang, especially for the price this is. How it'll hang with some of the others. So let's check it out. It comes with a little fold over Kydex belt loop. I'll take that off. I'm not really interested in that. The Kydex sheath is decent. It's not super thick, but for what I paid for this one, I didn't expect it to be. So we just have a nice little standard drop point. You got some pretty thick and contoured black and red micarta scales. It's got like that nitride coating on it. I forgot what it's called. It's got a hollow grind on this one. Now it's super stout and it's pretty hefty for its size, but you know, the presentation is definitely nice. And I'm guessing that's the model number RR2163. But look, as budget as this is how you do a sharpening tool right here. See, the plunge comes all the way back to right here. It's a shame that the price of this knife and they get it right. You'll better sharpen it to where my fingernail is before it'll flare out at all. And as long as you sharpen it straight up right here, you'll be fine. Take notes, people. Take notes. So, let's bring everything back out. I try to make the channel very diverse when it comes to fixed blade and folding knives. So this is another shot of them. Let me know which one of these you want to see a review on first. I hope all y'all are having an absolute amazing Sunday. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.